Breaking news this morning, the German government confirms it will send its Leopard battle tanks to Ukraine to aid in the war against Russia. Now, 3 senior U.S. officials have also told NBC News that America is preparing to follow suit and send its own Abrams tanks. That would be a reversal for the Biden administration, which just days ago had been arguing against the move. But those officials stress that decision to send the tanks is not yet final. NBC News foreign correspondent Raf Sanchez joins us now from Kharkiv, Ukraine, with the latest. So, Raf, walk us through these moves from Germany, the potential move from the U.S. Why are they deciding to go ahead with these plans?
Joe, this is about these two countries taking this step together. Both Germany and the U.S., for different reasons, had been reluctant to send tanks up until now. The American position was the U.S. M1 Abrams tank, not practical for the Ukrainian battlefield. The Germans were concerned about provoking the Russians, but it does now appear there has been a coordinated decision to move forward to take this major step. We heard from the German Chancellor Olaf Scholz earlier today. Germany is sending 14 of those Leopard battle tanks, and they are also going to train Ukrainian crews in Germany to use them. Now, 14 German Leopard tanks, probably a couple of dozen American M1 Abrams. That's not going to change the tide of the war on its own, but this decision clears the way for other NATO allies to start providing their Leopard tanks. There are about 2,000 of them across Europe, and Ukraine hopes they will be on the battlefield here in the east of the country soon. Jeff?
Raf, you mentioned fears about provoking Russia. Do we know how this news is being received in Russia?
Well, not well, as you can imagine, Joe. We are hearing some familiar rhetoric from the Russians. On the one hand, they are kind of dismissive. They are saying we will destroy these NATO tanks, just like we've destroyed other bits of NATO equipment that have been sent to the battlefield. But they are also warning that this is a major escalation. The narrative that the Kremlin is selling to its own people in Russia is that Russia is now fighting essentially a proxy war against the combined might of NATO here in Ukraine. They are not happy about this. They also are fond of Nazi references, and they're making the point that the Germans are the ones sending these tanks here to Ukraine, Jeff.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.